Oh, look at that collision. Oh, listen to that noise. Jesus, look at that damage. Now imagine if both of these were on the ground and you just collided them with one another. Hello everyone, I'm DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to the Shipyard Showcase. Today we are looking at the MTF Landing VTOL Crawler, otherwise known as the Olympus, the Olympus class. I don't know, it's a bit confusing. It's basically a giant motherfucking aircraft carrier with wheels. Yeah, motherfucking aircraft carrier with wheels. How cool is that? But look how tiny that is. It's so small. How could it be a giant aircraft carrier? It is just so tiny. It is just so tiny. So tiny. Oh my god, it's slightly bigger. Maybe it's slightly bigger. Oh my god, it's getting big. Look at how big that is. Oh, I think I'm getting a bit small now. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Oh shit, it's huge. Fuck. It is so huge that I think it took me over half an hour to actually figure out where everything is in this bloody maze of a thing. It's absolutely freaking massive. Ugh. It's like basically everything you need for a mobile base. Wheels, that way you can move. Because, you know, mobile bases need wheels. You wouldn't want to, like, I don't know, fly along and then land and then bang, you've just crashed all over the place. Wheels like big cushions. It's got turrets underneath for mowing down those annoying pests that happen to spawn quite frequently. I wonder what those things are. However, if you ask me, it need a few more turrets on the bottom. Those dogs really get into nooks and crannies and are all pain in the ass to kill. I just spam a whole bunch of turrets underneath, just that way the dogs can't get anywhere near the bottom. I was slightly disappointed with the refineries. I thought it could have done with 2 more refineries, because 2 refineries is just barely enough for a normal base. 4 refineries, now that's useful. The 2 assemblers is fine. It's got plenty of other stuff, you know, the important stuff that you need. So yeah, it's a really cool little thing, you know. So what's so cool about it? Well, besides the fact that it's a mobile motherfucking base, just look at the size of this landing strip. Jeez. How many little ships could you land on here, you know? You would never have to worry about losing storage space again for your tiny ships. And in here, you can build giant ass crawlers if you want. Or, you know, have it some sort of factory for building small ships. Heck, this could even be a little parking spot for a big ship. You just, you know, you fly it down, park it here, and dock it here, and then, you know, you just walk right out. Pretty cool if you ask me. I think that might be all the large storage containers. I don't remember seeing any more. Certainly got lots of anti-aircraft turrets, missiles in each corner, machine guns in each corner. You don't have to worry about that. It certainly looks fancy smanchy. At first I thought this is where you drive it, but no, I think this might be where you drive it, unless there's 2 areas where you drive it. Yep. I'm not entirely sure what's the point of that, besides the fact that they just look cool there. There we go, in here, here. It says that there's enough room in here for a holographic map sort of thingamajiggy. I can't remember what they're called. It ain't small, that's for certain, but it also has a bit of a slow stopping power. I put the brakes on and it just takes forever to stop moving. But that's not really a problem, so long as you've got plenty of ice to move on, and if you try to go over land, you'll probably blow up your ship. So yeah, it's a mobile base that has to stay on ice. That's a bit hard. But that's easily solvable with a solution I'll show you soon. Plenty of inside space. In fact, so much inside space that I constantly got lost in this thing. I'd always turn a corner and always find somewhere new. Definitely plenty of miniature airlocks. Plenty of power. Have I been in this room before? Oh look, oh yeah, each of the wheel, yeah, almost everything you can gain access to, so that way if you got damage, you can get it down here like this and weld them. It's an interesting way to do it, you know, you wouldn't normally think that you can just enter areas like that and repair the wheels that easily, but no, it's actually pretty damn useful having that. Here's the main walkway area. I have trouble finding these areas, the areas with the med bays and the crew quarters. Each time I go and look around, I always find myself somewhere new. It's just that fucking massive that I'm always getting lost in here. I'm sure spending more time in here, I'll find my way around better. But as you can tell, there's so much spare space in here. I'm just absolutely... No, this isn't the main area. Oh crap, I'm lost again. Where am I? Shit. See what I mean? I keep getting lost in here. Alright, no, that's not it. What's over here? Okay, is this the main area? Main walkway area? Yes, this is the main walkway area. I think. I hope. All the turrets have little repair spots, that way you don't have to worry about them dying. Most likely, you know, you hook up this whole area up to a projector, if you know what I mean, so this whole ship is projected, and if, say, these things get destroyed, welders flick on, the projector starts getting the repairing done, you know? So you don't have to worry about these going and disappearing. This looks like a bed section. Oh, you don't have to worry about these doors staying open, at least. If this was a spacecraft, you'd have the whole thing sealed up easy. This is a forward control section. Nice. I think there's another observation deck here. Yep, observation deck. And this is, I think, another exit way. Okay, I think I've showed you guys everything there is to be in here. Oh wait, it has a conference section. Pretty cool. It'd be useful if you want to have yourself a YouTube video or something like that. Having a roleplay section. Actually, this would be pretty good for role-playing, you know, have yourself a big mobile-based crawler. It's like, explore the planet in your mobile-based crawler. You never know where you'll wind up. However, like I said, there are a couple flaws that need to be ironed out if you want to use it in a video, because it'd be a pretty boring video if you're just stuck on the ice. It'd be, you know, it's cool in that it's basically a ship, but you know, a ship is supposed to move around in more than just ice. That's why I gave it a few improvements. I thought, what sort of things have I seen that are big aircraft carriers that can move around as a big mobile base? Why, a helicarrier, of course. So, without further ado, I added some helicarrier thrusters to it. So that way it's no longer bound to the ice. I even tested to see that it is mobile, and I got it all the way over here into these trees. So long as you know, kind of avoid the trees when you're landing, you're perfectly fine. Look at all those thrusters. These helicarrier thrusters are bloody powerful. Don't have too many, and yet I had no problem moving this thing around. I mean, this thing can't be light, you know. Now, I also added some solar panels on, because you know, solar panels are useful. Because I couldn't find any batteries in the original version, so I added some batteries too. This way with the solar panels and batteries, you know, you just get that little bit extra backup power. I think there's 12 gyroscopes in this version. The only thing that I wanted to upgrade that I couldn't figure out how to upgrade safely without making things look wonky was adding the 2 extra refineries I wanted. I had trouble finding the space to add the refineries without ruining the look in here. But, you know, it actually says in the description that he's got spot for, you know, adding a nanite factory with all of his upgrades. I couldn't find that. My best guess is you add the nanite factories up here somewhere. That's not too bad. If you put your nanite factory up here, you might as well add your extra refineries up here too. Just make it look nice while you're at it. Maybe build it in its own little secluded room or something like that. Like take up a back chunk of here and create nanite factory. Still, this thing flies pretty well. There are a couple problems. I think it's to do with all the pistons and stuff. You know, I think claying causes it to tilt. So if you're going to fly this around, you've got to be very careful about flying it. Turn on. Basically, when flying, you've got to always watch for this thing tilting over. Never leave the thrusters on unless you're actually flying, and when you're flying, you've always got to be correcting your tilt, otherwise you'll fall over. Look how mobile this thing is. Bloody hell. To be able to just pick up your giant ass helicarrier base and take it with you wherever you want. So like, I could set up myself a big mining base on top of that hill if I want to. You just go find where you want to be, you land, you turn your thrusters off and you put your parking brake on, you're happy. But like I said, you never leave the thrusters on. Otherwise, you know, you're pretty much boned. This is such a cool thing. Just look how majestic it is. It's too bad, you know, thanks to the tilting, you can't actually leave it in the air, otherwise it will just fall over. But that's not too much of a problem. It's like, this isn't a helicarrier. It might look like a helicarrier, but it's not. So, you know, just set yourself up a nice spot, land. Oh, I never had that happen before. Okay, be careful with those. Sorry I had to reset it, I just realized my autosave was on, and I didn't want to lose this because I want to save this as a local blueprint, so that way I can... I'm thinking of maybe building this in my survival series, or at least build this after I've built my main base. You know, have a nice main base set somewhere and then, you know, have this thing to move around the planet with. Anyway, what I want to do now that the autosave is off, well, you can't have a giant big flying fortress of a base without driving a big flying fortress of a base into a hillside. Now can ya? Oops, I didn't turn all the thrusters on. So, let's go drive this into a hillside, shall we? Nah, da 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 da. Wait, no. I can't just ram it into a hillside at slow speed. It's got to be at max speed. And the best way to get max speed is to go at a nice height and then just turn off the inertial dampeners. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, even better. I'll collide it with the other one down there. That would be even better. Captain, we're going down, Captain. We're going down, Captain. Oh no! Target acquired. We're all gonna die. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. This is such a good little bloody ship. Oh, good big bloody ship. We're all gonna die, Mommy! cruel world. Oh, look at that collision. Oh, listen to that noise. Jesus, look at that damage. Now imagine if both of these were on the ground and you just collided them with one another. Well, at least you know if you build one of these things and you have a crash landing, it'll be absolutely spectacular. And if you look at this, it's not exactly that much damage either, it just took a nice chunk out of it. Even that one's only missing its front. With your blueprint projector enabled and some nanite factory going, it probably wouldn't be that difficult to repair it either. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I love this episode. Did I say that this was a Shipyard Showcase? I think I did. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Shipyard Showcase. I did, and I certainly loved the crash landing. I'll see you all next time. Da da da. Far out, that is so cool. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba.